Hello there. As a spin-off from my vermin control activities over on the Elvetham estate, I've recently been asked to have a look at another rat infestation problem. The new resident huntsman, Luke, has inherited over at the Staff College and Royal Military Academy drag hunt kennels in Sandhurst. Having met with Luke on site earlier this week, the problem seems to be centred around what should be the dog feeding and storage building, which is currently out of use and in need of a damn good clean out and wash down. And quite understandably, Luke doesn't want to go in there to start this operation whilst the place is full of rats. After looking round the problem area, it was clear that a food storage room full of old bagged feed was attracting a large number of rats from the surrounding woodland and training area. Some of these had appeared to take up residence underneath the concrete slab and were also present in the roof cavity of the building. During my visit, these rats, some very large indeed, made several appearances and didn't seem to be much fazed by our presence. They could be quite clearly heard moving around and making ratty noises in the roof cavity, which they're obviously using to transport from one part of the building to the other. To further assess this problem, I actually set up my trail cam and left it overnight and into the following day, and this is what it revealed. So, as you can see, the video shows an awful lot of rat activity in the building, which needs to be dealt with before any clean-up work can safely be undertaken. I have advised Luke that when he does start the clean-up, he needs to wear protective overalls, gloves and a dust respirator during this work. There is always a potential danger of Wheals disease, which can be passed on to humans and dogs. And if you didn't know that, that's something you need to remember. Do not ever handle rats or go in areas where rats are known to be and start picking things up. It is a very real risk. I've agreed with Luke to spend a few evenings in and around the buildings to see if we can effectively reduce the numbers. I will be using my standard vermin control night shooting rig, consisting of my sub 12 foot-pound 22 BSA. I use this rig very effectively over on the Elvetham estate. I have actually recently purchased a Yukon MPR video recorder, which actually plugs straight into the side of the night sight and records the shooting activity as seen through the sight itself. Now, unfortunately, this little thing here, this is the Yukon MPR, doesn't seem to like the night sight that I had intended to use, namely this one, which is attached to my BSA R10. This is the Pulsar N870 night sight, and the beauty with this is that it's got a supplementary rangefinder that works at night on the side, which is very useful for night shooting and to better gauge shot placement. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to like that at the moment, so what I've decided to do is to refit my previous night sight, which is the Yukon Photon, to my 22 BSA Ultra, and this, for some obscure reason, seems to like that. So we'll see how that pans out, and I'll be posting some further video of the actual shooting so you can see what actually goes on one of these shoots. Okay, watch this space.
Definite kill there.